It's not your guts heaving this time, it's the boat.
What?
Well, there's nothing to stay for now, is there? We've missed the competition. Thanks to you.
How's he doing?
He's all right.
Well, it might not be as bad as you think.
Look, I'm supposed to be in charge, and I can't even control my own son.
He went missing, but we found him.
Drunk.
No bother. All sorted. Our journalist friend won't be writing a thing.
How'd you manage that?
We're both men of the world. We understand a scoop when we see one. Boozed up lad, taxpayers' money, boy band.
Bradley, what have you said?
You haven't given many ideas, have you?
Relax, he knows the situation. If he does the dirty on us, then we do the dirty on him.
What?
Well, just think about it. He was playing cards with us.
All that proves is he's a saddle.
For money. That's gambling with a minor. It's against the law, and he wouldn't like that coming out, would he now?
Isn't that blackmail?
Call it what you want, but the fact is, it's sorted.
Well, have you got any proof? Photos? Tape conversations?
Oh, grow up. This isn't Spy Kids.
No, you grew up. Leanne's right. What's to stop him denying it? Idiot.
Have you got the gun? Did your brother lend you?
Yep.
Give us a look then.
Hey, you don't just wave them about. That's just stupid. People can get the wrong idea. That's the whole point, man.
I want to see our friend Big Ben faced with us. Be on his knees.
Oh, no. They've only went and closed the place for the stupid competition. Calm down. We'll think of something. What's that smell?
It must be this place. I told you. It stinks.
All that said on the radio was unforeseen circumstances. We don't even know the real reason. There's been a few choice guesses, mind. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's better left. I don't want to get myself into a state.
Dad.
It's from your mother. Apparently, I made you send some money back.
Sorry. She must have got the wrong end of the stick. She wanted us to go and see her.
How does she now? And when was this?
About a week ago. It's all right though. It's sorted. It's got nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with me?
I didn't mean it like that.
I'm sorry, Claire, but we agreed. I mean, you can talk to your mum as much as you want, but not behind my back. You promised.
I didn't want to upset you.
Oh, well, that worked, didn't it?
It's good to see you again. It's on the house.
No, don't be daft, I'll pay.
Called it a bribe. Now that you're back, why don't you come work here again? It's murder with Ben. Getting worn out?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Why not?
Would you mind leaving us two alone?
Did you hear about the trip? Total disaster. We thought Paul had fell overboard. Should have been there. How are you?
I'm okay.
Where's Ollie?
He's at his mum and dad's.
Are you not moving your stuff again? I'll give you a hand if you like.
No.
How come?
Regina, I wanted to tell you in person, and I wanted you to be the first to know. We've decided to move to Dublin. Dad, stop being like this. It's scary. And I sent the money back. I'm not going anywhere.
Don't let me stand in your way.
I thought we got on.
We do.
Well then.
But sometimes it's best just to be honest. Your mother couldn't live with me, not like this, so why should you?
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, Claire, don't insult my intelligence. Given the choice between staying here or swanning off to Tenerife.
I don't want to go and live with me, Mum. And that is being honest.
Yeah, honest. But you've been writing to her without telling me, haven't you?
Well, yeah.
Oh, go on, just get out.
What?
You word me. I can manage. I'd sooner be on my own. It's better for both of us.
But Dad, just...
Oh, Claire, please, just go.
You are doing my head in.
Life's too short, Claire. Don't let him get to you.
I feel really terrible though. He was so upset.
She's your mum. Why shouldn't you keep in touch?
I feel as though I've let him down.
Let him down? Claire's so good looking after him he wouldn't have walked, remember? If he wants to get in the huff, let him. You've got nothing to feel guilty about.
You know what, you're right. Where's all this come from?
I just know how you feel, that's all. Word is Matt's looking for us. Wants revenge or something.
Yeah, well, don't go getting into any trouble.
This is it. I'm not letting it get to us. The guy's a sado. Why show him the respect? It's his problem and I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's what get all about, eh? I've just been paid and I reckon you could do with some new clothes.
Oh, do you now, cheeky?
Hey, babe, you didn't know when you well off, you?
Prove it.
What?
Just as well Greg dumped her. She must have been two-timing it.
Just leave it. It's like I was saying, what's the point?
Fancy seeing you here. You don't hang about much, do you?
Have you met my brother?
Sorry.
You can't go. You'd be mad too. Think of all your friends here. And Uncle Jerry in the Grove.
We're married, Regina. We don't really fit in with all that. And Dublin's got a lot going for it.
That's why I didn't want you to get married. I knew this had happened. I knew you'd leave.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't planned or anything. We just started talking about it. And it makes a lot of sense.
You can't go anywhere. Ollie's got a job here.
There's a few games companies over there. Ollie's got a couple of interviews lined up.
So you put his career first. You should stand up for yourself more.
And there was Mam. She's going to stay over there a bit longer. It was good seeing her again.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm sorry. I just thought, well, I hoped, with us being away for a bit, you'd get used to it. You've got a lot of friends at the Grove.
Shows how much you know. It's not even open.
But just tell us though, I mean, like, how real is it? Close up, would you be fooled?
Give it a break, Mark.
Well, I will if you let us see
Oh,
it.
back off, will you?
What's the matter?
I don't know how to tell you this, mate. It's a little bit sensitive. But you stink. Rotten.
It's my jacket.
Has your mum not heard of washing powder?
Ben told us to take it off when I had that fight. He reminded us to pick it up when I left. I thought he was just being clever with us. Oh, I've got a sore.
You're not the only one. Looks like Matt's picked up some little friends.
Right, he's dead.
No, Boshler. No fats, not until your stomach's had a chance to recover.
I'm better now.
Your room still smells of sick there.
Thank you, Eve.
Congratulations. You got your name in the paper.
A council-funded trip to an international song competition ended in shame for local youth club Byker Grove.
I'm sorry. Hey, at last. An apology.
I didn't know what to say.
I'm not surprised.
Achille?
He's old enough to know what he's done. And he's old enough to know that an apology is long overdue.
It's all right, darling. We'll get through this.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. Only made me a laughing stock. Put my career at risk. My job. House that goes with it.
Well, talk to him, Achille. You talk to everybody else at the Grove about their problems. Why not your own son? Oh, I'll get it. Hello? Yes, who's calling? Hold on. Thank you. Achille, it's for you. It's there to be you, the services.
Oh, this isn't good enough. I should be open by now. I've got a busy schedule.
If it was that busy, you wouldn't be here. You ever thought of getting a new agent? I could do things with your feet.
I'm surprised you lot are showing your faces. Haven't you seen this?
That's why she's here. Wants to know all the dirt. Still, at least you went. Sorry.
I thought you had all this sorted out. So what happened?
Oh, well, you know.
I'll tell you what happened. Bradley met this one group of people slimier than him. Journalists.
Have you seen this?
How could you do it with your son? When did you?
Sorry, everyone. Closed until further notice.
What?
You can't just shut the Grove down just like that.
I just have. Look, it's out of my hands. I'm only following instructions. Don't worry about the noise. I'll be finished in a minute.
What are you doing?
Look, I don't like talking about your brother when he's not here. But you know as well as I do, this binging has to stop.
I don't think it's that easy to cure bulimia, you know, Dad.
I know. There's people far cleverer than me spend their whole lives studying these eating disorders. But have you noticed? No one seems to know the answer.
I don't think there is one. He just needs to feel better.
Right, well if it's such a grey area, then I think we just need to stick to the facts.
Like what?
Like, if he can't help himself to food whenever he wants.
Then he's going to get even more wound up than he was in the first place.
Ah, but he's going to feel hungry. Which means he'll have to eat with us at meal times. Which means we'll be getting somewhere.
I've told you, just ignore him. You'll get over it.
When though? I can't stand the atmosphere.
Babe, any chance of a hand? What was that?
Just checking me here.
I feel like he wants us to apologise. But even if I wanted to, I haven't done anything wrong.
So what's bugging him?
He thinks I'm going to leave him. But I never even said that.
Must be tough for your dad though, looking after you and
He
now.
normally handles it really well. Then we'll get on. I don't understand.
We'll try this. When I was really down, I couldn't believe anyone was interested in us. I thought they were only doing it because they felt sorry for us. So to save the heartache later on, I'd send them packing.
It makes sense. So what do I do to convince him?
Beats me.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. You'll never guess who I seen down the town. Only Sarah. She was with a lad who was in a wheelchair. Turns out it was her brother.
Well, I can see why they call you Matt. What? You let people walk all over you. No, I don't. Well, you're not getting very far, are you? You can't wind them up enough to come to you. And now the grove's closed, you can't go to them. Bit of a cop-out if you ask me.
No. It's no problem if you know where they are. Come on, lads.
Oh, follow the leader.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
The thing about being in one of these is, you notice how people react. Some go on about it, ask all sorts of questions. Others pretend it isn't there, get all embarrassed when it's even mentioned.
And
Well, Sarah was just too cool, too nice. I thought it wasn't genuine. I thought she was just like putting it on.
now you know her brother's in a wheelchair?
That explains it. She wasn't acting. It was genuine. Plus, of course, she's nice looking. She's a good laugh. Don't you see? That was my big chance, and I had to ruin it.
What I tell you? Full of them. Really?
What do they want?
Just leave it to me. Easy does it. What can I get you, lads?
Ooh, very posh.
Well, in this job you've got to serve all sorts.
We'll have everything on the menu, please. Twice.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you wouldn't mind paying up front first.
I'll get back to you on that one.
Nah, sorry. I can't wait.
Wimp, you made you look that small.
You should have brought your gun.
In here? Shut up. Nah, I don't like the prices. Tell you what, lads, let's have a free.
Hey, what's going on?
Never mind. Go on now.
Just as well.
This is your chance.
I chucked her, remember? She won't want to know anyway. I'm not right to grovel, especially in front of an audience.
The way I see it, being out the grove when it's empty, it's better than not being here at all.
It's better when it's empty. You can have a quiet think about something.
I like it here. It's like being at home, with no mum and dad.
Well, aren't you going to ask us then what I'm thinking about?
What?
I don't know if I've done the right thing. Supposing there was someone you really loved.
Like Wombat?
Your dog? Yeah, right, like Wombat. But you thought he might be happier in another country. Would you let him go?
Could I visit him when I wanted? Make a holiday out of it?
Probably.
Then yeah, if he'd be happier in that.
Wouldn't you miss him?
Yeah, but you cannot spend your whole life together, can you? I mean, I cannot bring Wombat here anymore. But I still could.
Even when it's empty? Why? Well, it's the Grove, isn't it? Friends come and go, but the Grove, it's always there for you.
I've had to ground Paul, so there won't be much going out. Sorry.
Okay.
And if things go badly with this investigation, we might even have to move.
Why are you saying that? You want Emma to dump me, is that it?
I just thought she ought to know the facts, that's all.
Well, thanks a lot.
Look.
How's it going?
Oh, so you want to know now?
Yeah, so I've been grounded.
You've heard of the telephone, haven't you? Paul, people have been slagging you off. I want to defend you, but how can I when you won't even make an effort? Not even for me.
Maybe Dad was right. You ought to get out while the going's good.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it? Look, I still like you, but I can't carry on like this. Just give us a ring. Well, when you're ready.
You alright?
Happy now?
Thanks, Mickey. Come on, man, go outside. Look, I know I haven't always seen eye to eye, but it's about Greg.
Oh, him, I'm over him. Just like that. What do you say his name was?
Well, I don't think he's over you.
You look bored sitting there. Sure you don't fancy giving us a hand?
Regina, I've been thinking. I'm going to tell Ollie we're coming back to Newcastle.
I've changed my mind. I want you to go to Dublin.
What? Hold on a minute, why?
So do you still like him? Could you still like him?
Maybe. No offence to Ben, but Greg was always the one I liked. But then again, I've got me pride.
So what would he have to do?
How do you mean?
Well, to prove he's sorry. Like, when Ben messed me around, I made him run round the Grove in his boxers.
Sounds a laugh.
Made me feel better too. So, what's it to be? It's your shout.
No, that would be too easy. Tell him to think of something. I'll be back at 6. Clock's ticking.
I couldn't live with myself. You two stuck in Newcastle when you don't want to be.
Regina, that's really nice, but it's okay. I've spoke to Ollie and...
Excuse me, I've decided...
And he agrees. We're part of the family now. We've got to think of everyone.
Don't make me sick. And don't play mums and dads either. Wait till you've got your own.
Regina?
Well, listen to you. You treat us like a kid. And I was the one who arrived at Newcastle on my own.
Well, I must say, this does sound more like the old Regina.
You probably just cramped me style anyway. I mean, no offence, but you're getting on a bit.
You've changed your tune. You'll be okay then.
I'll be fine. It's Uncle Jerry I'd worry about. I always said you were too soft on him.
You'll come and see us in Dublin.
Try and stop us.
Thanks, Regina.
Tastes pretty good to me. What you say, Bill?
Yeah?
Go on, Joe, give it a try.
I'm not hungry.
Your mum went to a lot of trouble to make that. If she comes back from work and finds out you've left your tea again...
I'm going for a run later on.
Well, an empty stomach. Be sensible, man.
You don't know. You think you know. But if you knew anything, then you wouldn't have put the locks on.
Oh, is that right? Well, I do know one thing. You went a week shopping last time in one night. I can't afford it.
Dad!
No, I'm sorry, son. I can't keep the kid gloves on forever. You sit down, you eat your tea, and then we'll take it from there.
You're treating this like a kid. I'm trying my best, so can't you just back off?
And let you starve to death.
I'm wasting me time on her. You don't even respect my opinion. You never have.
Why can't I have two sensible lads like you in the family?
Don't say things like that, Dad.
What do you mean?
You've always been tougher on him. You think he doesn't notice?
Yeah, well, you're a little one, aren't you?
Thanks.
Seriously, I think that sort of thing is...
Dad, Joe needs help. And we don't know how to help him on our own.
I've got that many leaflets, I can't even... There was one with the helpline number, wasn't there?
Yeah, family counselling. Just ring it, Dad. Please.
Well, Matt, I give you a shot. Quite frankly, your performance and leadership stank.
What, and you're doing better? Nicking a few teaspoons, and then what do? You come here, it's still locked.
Leadership, my son, is all about vision. You see a barrier, I see a sign.
What does it say?
Come on in. Help yourself.
Hi.
Hello.
I couldn't think of much,
Sounds promising.
but then I remember the exhibition we went to. For you.
Thanks.
The poster. Sort of a taster.
Oh, what so? Everyone's looking.
Let them.
I can't keep up. 1 minute he's lost her forever, the next they're swapping saliva.
No security.
Well, Achille only lives over there. Keeps an eye on the place.
But according to what Tony at the burn, Achilles been suspended. So what we're waiting for?
What's just right? Come on.
Dad?
I've had my tea, thanks.
Look, I know it was terrible for you once you left.
Do you now?
But you're letting it spoil everything. Aren't you?
I sometimes wonder which of us is the grown-up.
You're me dad. And that's what I want you to be. I want to be able to respect you. But when you act like this, I can't.
It's hard to explain, Claire. Sometimes it just wells up. Being stuck here, thinking of what I used to have.
Well, you should concentrate on what you've got.
Dead right. I'm sorry. You will stay, won't you?
I'm not about to take off. But you have to appreciate I make my own decisions. If I want to write to me mum or go and see her, then I will.
How can I stop you anyway?
You've got to trust us. If we can't trust each other, then we're finished.
How do you feel, Grover? Good? Snacks, anyone? Yeah. You don't mind if I do?
I'm gonna go steal it.
Spare of money, make yourself at home. Phone your mum because you're stopping out. Byker Grove is under Denmark control! Yeah!
Let's play a little music.
No, I've got a better idea.